Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. Starting stream was a little glitchy. We will see if we're actually doing okay on the stream department. Let's just check our video issue. Using the hotel Wi-Fi, always unreliable, as it has been the last couple of days. We'll see. Claims to be okay, but okay is the operative word, unfortunately. Let's check out Patolfo's game as it comes to a conclusion here. Oops. Does he have a perpetual? Doesn't look like it. King to g6. Address? Well, that was interesting. That's very risky. I don't know why he didn't go back. He really needed the check on that square. Did he have that option? He did. This would have been a perpetual check against Patolfo. Then check, then check. But does he really want to win? This is going to be a disappointing. Queen, knight to g7. We'll see. Testing, testing, testing. Looks okay. Just testing. Oops, now queen g7 ends it all. Queen to e7. Oh, our coffee's ready. I'll be right back. Hotel room coffee at its finest. Patolfo escaping the draw to win. c6, c5. Well, that's interesting. We get to play the move that we were coaching on yesterday. The reason why people play knight c3 before they continue with this. Can't let him build up a big center. Is this a threat? I don't think so. We'll see what he wishes to do with his d-pawn in a moment. I'm just playing purely on feel. Haven't calculated anything just yet. Crossing my fingers, as we haven't got a chance to play in a couple of days other than some offhand game analyzing. Can I play it that way? Looks like this could be a free pawn. Or better. I admit there is a trick, unfortunately. There's a little bit of a hitch to my free pawn. Should we? Should we remove the defender? Bot Ninja Kids, good morning. Oh no, Andrea 17 withdrew. I thought he withdrew. He didn't withdraw? We are in scenic Baltimore. So knight takes, bishop takes, bishop takes.
Said, do you think openings are overrated? I know like no theory in an idol, but my win rate is about 60 in it. My win rate in Dragon, which I know little theory in, is about 55, and in the Sveshnikov, which I know no theory in, is about the same.
Arsenal fan Richie, you're absolutely correct. Well, I've attempted to prove that over time in my check, check, check. Do I wish to do it this way? Let's just do it this way.
Said that's why you play all these random things.
Yeah, my rating is my rating regardless of what opening I play, right?
Said to maintain that your win percentage will be approximately the same in each.
Yeah, if you check my opening repertoire, I have a very healthy win ratio on the whole and on average. Let's see here. Knight to d6. Bishop takes d6. Probably best. Do I want to take on d3 with check first? I'm a little sluggish here on the touchscreen. Takes, takes. No. I don't really wish for his Am I overworked now? I could be overworked.
Said KF1 would be funny mistake.
King F1 would have been a less than funny mistake for half of us. He does have a chance to get his rook into the action. So we were sort of banking on that. Let's keep up the threats. Patolfo is no slouch. Must treat him with absolute respect. The knight takes. Really?
Said I found out something about myself after losing a game Thursday night. I played a trade merchant who essentially played for a draw from move 1 as white. I lost my cool in the game and lost objectivity with it. I insulted him after and then apologized, saying the way he played was embarrassing, but it was
the way he played was embarrassing. So does he have a perpetual check? That is the question. Oh no, I have to play bishop d4. That's what I was thinking about. Let's go back for a moment and see what in the world was going on there. So let's see what my win ratio is in the player category here. Jojo is white. I think e3 I'm doing terribly with. Well, obviously knight h3 I'm not doing that well with. f3 53% is kind of letting me down, right? e3 has always been the bane of my existence. I don't know why I can't play e3 on the first move very well. It's possible that I just don't play enough of those structures in the Kali Zukertort and perhaps e3 English openings and things like that. What is up with that, right? My structures with e3 as white seem to be less than best. I'm going to have to do some work on those.
Said strange cause e3 move 1 seems a transfer into half decent green pawn games.
Yeah, and c3 as well. Isn't that crazy? c3 and e3 seem to be the worst moves on the planet. It's like they don't control the center. I just give up too much of the center. Perhaps e5, d4, e4. Grabbing even more space. And then as black. Let's see what it is as black. As black, h6 I'm not doing very well against the e4. Yeah, it doesn't develop anything, right? But I mean, I should get Trompovsky's reversed bad lions. 62% overall though, with black playing random openings. Popped up primarily by my use of c5. So in any event, c5, f4, d5 I have 89% with. This was my first. This loss will not add to that. The only way I played knight c6 in this position is in bullet games. There's no way that I played knight c6 with any thought whatsoever. d6 and knight c6, those are 6 bullet games, no doubt about it. Yep.
Said yeah, d5 with the rear soon y ends.
Let's see here. Is it really that bad? I don't really wish for him to get the whole shebang. It really thinks that I should just play bishop f5. I'm not a huge fan of, I guess g4 is instantly met by this. So alright, from now on I'm going to play bishop f5. But I know I assume another advantage here. As great as 3 pawns ahead. I don't need to take, I can just continue developing with bishop. Oh, knight e3. WFM Botez. Thank you so much, Robbie P, for correcting me. Let's see if we can get that in there real quick. Thank you so much for that correction. I was in a hurry.
Said Andrea got a title.
Well, I have a student who's not as strong as her who is a WFM. So I do believe that it's possible. Let's just take a quick peek. Yeah, it doesn't say it here. But I'm going to take your word for it. Or are you thinking of the other one? Wait a minute. The other one could be a WFM. Let's go down to the FIDE rating. We can find it here.
Arsenal Fenrici. Said Alex is definitely titled yeah.
Alex is definitely... All right, wise guy. She doesn't have it yet. Let's not mislabel anything. But we can give her Twitch and YouTube.
Arsenal Fenrici.
GM.
Andrea is lower rated than me in fight, so.
I'm wondering if I think she's lower rated than me as well. Twitch and YouTube, Andrea Botez. Is it Botez Live? Is that her sister? Or does she have her own channel now? We'll give her the Twitch and
Arsenal Fenrici. Said both same channel I think. Robbie P. Said it is the statistics that I had learned and read since 2020.
Robbie P, it is great to have you though. Namaste. For those of you who have not yet followed the channel, please do.
Robbie P.
Yep.
Said she is on YouTube and Twitch.
No, I met her the first day in Reykjavik with Dina, and Dina looked at me and goes, wait, I know you from somewhere. And Dina Belankaya had come into our stream at whatever moment when she was desperate to find someone to stream her Charlotte Caves, but I was going to TwitchCon, and that was the reason she couldn't find anybody. She was digging as low as me.
Famous saying about statistics, 50 of statistics are a lie, the other 50 are incorrect. Robbie P. Said thank you Nanometer John.
Yeah, she was so kind and so sweet, I have to admit.
Nanometer John.
Botez Live, Twitch stats. They are beasts, I have to admit. I had the feeling that if I asked her for help with my channel, she would have given it. That's how sweet and sincere she was. But I'm not the type of guy to ask for stuff like that. To be honest, I'm just not. So really, I think it's going to be bishop e3, king e1, e2 check, king f1, and then bishop check to take this rook that's going to be on this square. Or that square. Danny Park seems to have everything under control. I wonder if his name is really Daniel Park. This is going to do nothing to stop the promotion of the pawn. You don't even need to take that pawn, honestly. I see, he was heading off in the future with this move.
Arsenal Fenrici. Said Daniel Park has a half-brother called Yukar.
Yukar? Life is looking a little tough. And now the b6 square is available for the king.
Said Daniel Park Yukar.
So bishop f5 is the next most accurate move. That move might do it as well. Check. Check. And mate? Not quite mate. It'll be mate with a discovered check. No?
humor.
Said yay.
Extra points.
humor.
Said I
That
get
hurts.
100 rating.
Small goals.
humor.
Small
Said
goals.
finally.
humor.
Said after.
humor.
Said years.
humor.
Said bot ninja kids.
I believe the Bot Ninja Kids need a longer YouTube name.
I remember 1500s were gods when I first started playing.
Indeed they were. Arsenal fan. We're going to continue with F5. I don't remember what I needed to work on. H6 needed to work. Perhaps I could have done that. You know, I've always wondered if anybody would try to play the Tarish. So we have a London. It is official. I'm playing rather terribly here. That was interesting. This is helpful.
Said Arsenal. Said gross going into lurk mode.
Gross going into lurk mode. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Am I concerned? I am concerned. I'm not that concerned. Double attack? What's a good double attack between friends?
Said did you pick up the new next Dance Dutch course?
Mm-hmm. 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 I'm losing time in this one, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Well, I don't really want him to get away on that front at all.
Pegasus SVE.
Said hi, how are you today? Time for coffee. My son wanted to hang out in the garage last night, got to see what he can do to get rid of the scratches in the spotlight, well known with the Saab cars, so they don't pass the car inspection with dull headlights. Time for coffee before the next round.
Time for coffee before the next round. Good morning, Ron. I'm sorry I haven't had time to stream. The tournament has had me hopping.
Said Pegasus SWE Saab headlights are on 24/7 IRC, same with Volvo.
Small threat.
Said beautiful cars.
Beautiful cars indeed. Saab headlights are on 24/7. So scratches in the headlights. Let's go back in time here and check out our stats as black against D4. Had black 2 times. Can't believe I allowed a first round. So we didn't look at my stats as black against D4. We looked at our stats as black against E4. C6 on the first move. Okay, I'm going to improve those. C6 it comes. F5, I'm up to 82, and I'm 72% with F5. Which is fitting because I have one.
You had to grind with a machine with 4 different grids.
I would be very scared about trying to grind on the headlight glass.
Said crikey.
Crikey, indeed. These are my stats as black. I seem to be all caught up. 72%, yeah?
Said wet and dry, didn't he get him out? Pegasus SWE.
Pegasus SVE.
Said it S plastic on the sub.
No, but still, exactly for that reason, I'd be a little concerned. Knight F6, G6, E6. Is E6 a better move against Dutch players? I mean, is E6 a better move against London players? D4. Bishop F4, I lost? Against Alireza GM. It was probably not because of the opening. See Daniel Park. Checking on the status of our watch and phone.
Said if it would fail the MOT and you're needed to replace headlights anyway, then I guess it makes sense cause Saab replacements are probably expensive nowadays given they don't manufacture anymore.
Don't they always have duplicates though from other automobiles that you can find a substitute or replacement that is similar? And they probably are expensive. Indeed.
Said true. Said perhaps.
I would have probably gone for rook to b1, rook to b7. Removing the defender with check, bringing in the bishop or a knight. And completely disemboweling myself on the dark squares thanks to his dark squared bishop on the back rank. Alright, it's time to make another coffee. Hotel coffee, Urbanista, huh? We don't have much of a choice here with our bishop, do we? Maybe trying to get both rooks into the game? Or rook takes, bishop takes. I am in Baltimore. I'm in Baltimore Inner Harbor. It's quite lovely. I have a view of the Camden Yards Stadium. I can post a picture in the Discord of the view from my room. Let's do that real quick. Please join the Discord. Please subscribe on YouTube.
Said I hear that there are soon nice new shipping containers to sleep in Baltimore.
Pegasus SVE.
Said too that it was the bridge that collapsed.
Yes, we took a little bit longer to come to the inner harbor because of the rerouting around the Key Bridge. I did take the Key Highway. Key, fun fact, what is or who is the Key Bridge named after? Because they have the Key Highway, they have Key everything. Fun fact, who is the Key Bridge named after? I'm going to make more coffee while I wait for the answer.
Said nobody named after a key.
Well, who wrote the Star Spangled Banner? Next question, who wrote the Star Spangled Banner?
Arsenal Fenrici.
Said Jimi Hendrix.
That's a good guess. I believe he did do a rendition of it. He certainly did do a rendition of the Star Spangled Banner.
Said I thought you'd like that one.
All right, here we go. We're getting there. I have been using a Hero 12 to make YouTube content, and I may or may not attempt a Twitch stream from the Hero 12 today. Let's make sure that I send that picture in the Discord.
Said poo.
I'm way behind on positions.
Said in the toilet.
Well, the author of the Star Spangled Banner was Francis Scott Key. Old. I went back too far.
Arsenal Fenrici.
Said what key was it written in?
But I'm pumped. I don't think I've shared that picture yet.
Arsenal Fenrici.
Said if he was named Key, then I'd assume it was C#.
Vanhertzjeovihumor.
Said hey.
Vanhertzjeovihumor.
Said you're playing John.
I am, thank you.
Said C#, get it like the water.
All right, C#. All right, so the pictures have been posted in the Discord under the IRL. And we will be in Toronto. I don't think I've written my Toronto command now that I think about it. I don't know. Okay, what was I going to work on? C3. I'm going to work on C3 a bit.
Arsenal Fenrici.
Said I guess you missed the boat with that joke.
Ha 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 ha. If he was named Quay, got it. C#. So this is interesting. I'm a move ahead in this really random variation. known as the London variation. How about that? Tempted to play e4 on the next move. I don't know what I'm going to be doing here on bishop on knight h5. Can I do it that way? What in the world? Queen takes d5. I mean, it looks like a decent move, doesn't it? But maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Knight takes c3. Queen takes, pawn takes. I just have to watch out for getting mited. I was expecting knight h5. I really was.
Set IC.
ICC. Wow, I could get mated here? That's not fair, or fun, or nice at all. F3? I still could get mated after that one. But we'll batten down the hatches and we'll see what we can keep out of this.
Said very clever talking about mates to keep the ocean theme going.
This is quite incredible. I thought he had bishop to f5. He is going to escape this, though. Too bad. Too bad that he's going to escape this. Two pieces for a rook. For what it's worth. Still way behind in development, though. It is two bishops for a rook. That much is good. And now for something completely different. Well, I'm only going to do this just because I get my stuff out with a gain of time. I don't know. I have to really study these better. Whether or not keeping the rook on the board is a useful thing. Just in case he tries to get into my d3 square. I've got control of both open files. Is he going to create a new open file? That is the question. I do have to take that. And that. There's nothing wrong with rook back to the 8th rank attacking my bishop. And then I attack his rook. He tries to get the open file and I take on b4. What did I start the day with? 2161? That's very sad. The other day I accidentally forfeited a game. Lost a lot of rating points. It was in a rapid... Oh, it was in that jettisoned rapid team battle that was absolutely horrendous. Never again will we be in a team battle unless we enter it. I am interested in getting into the team battles though. Arsenal fan, I was very happy that you joined. Let's go back and check that team battle out. Shall we? We had 27 participants from our stream in that one. Can you imagine? Let's go back to tournaments. Yeah, this jettisonable team battle, I forfeited to him while I was in a meeting on my grandson. So we had 28 players, 27 other than myself. Can you imagine? 28 players in this jettisonable team battle. I came with it, and now I know that we can do it. Considering that no one else showed up. You didn't play, no. It could have been closer to 30. This new screen is working out well for travel, considering how small it is. We're not showing the YouTube and Twitch, Andrea Botez. No matter how much I shrink it, will it show up? It's interesting. The dojo information. I love the extra 45 seconds before the second round. It got me into the tournament. Because if I didn't have that extra 47, 45... Yeah, I spend a buy time. I usually need a first round buy to make sure that everything is working properly on the stream. Hopefully the music is good. This is Streamlabs music. I haven't checked my support. It's at 50% with the music because I know in the background the Streamlabs music is cranked up to 100% and I can't control the I can't control the volumes on both. C3 Sicilians.
VANHERTZJOWI humor.
Said huh.
Is he trying to outdo me? Now we're going to go use the old Steinitz versus the modern or joke rat defense. I should have played f4. Since he's giving me this opportunity. Because e5 embarrasses my c3 pawn.
Said h6 cannot be good.
Well, we're not exactly looking at perfection here. Is he playing the reversed cow? This is a nonsensical move. Did not make any sense. But we will migrate to the king side to get out of the way. And is he going to play d5? That is the question.
Said poor guy, he never wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, our strongest member from Sweden, Ron Hay. I believe his knight on f5 should be a spectator. No guarantees about that. We're going to lock down on the queen side and grab more space. Planning in chess may be as simple as attempting to grab more space. Sorry, you're not grabbing any more space on that side. So fortunately for me,
Arsenal Fenrici.
Said b3 was a fascinating move by the way.
Arsenal Fenrici.
Said b3 planning bar 3 and bx g6.
still in the cards, not in that order. We may use it. I just don't want him putting a knight on c4. So now b4. Theodore, very generous with the space. Wow, where's his knight going? Tempted, very tempted. Very tempted. torn between improving my knight from f1 and taking the pawn on c4. Both of which are possible. Can we take a free pawn? Maybe.
Arsenal Fenrir G.
Said wow, all decisive games last night, and of course I decided to sleep.
It was quite incredible. Fabiano got the full point buy as usual. Only Nepo did not take advantage of the full point buy. Very tempted here.
Arsenal Fenrir G.
Said Fabi played Abyssal, were you referring to him as the buy?
I might have been referring to him as the buy, yes. I admit it.
Arsenal Fenrir G.
Said brilliant.
Everybody gets a buy this tournament. The G4 is not really in the cards at all. But now G4 might be in the cards. Nah, G4 is not in the cards. I don't know what I think I'm doing. Trying to offer him a pawn?
Pegasus SVE.
Said what is CGPS Chess Club B?
Uh-oh. I weakened my pawns. I was trying to play G4. CGPS is Columbia Grammar and Prep School, where I teach. Yes, he's threatening to play B5, and I am in big troubles. Now I'm losing a pizza. Or am I? Yeah, I'm losing. Here we go again. Here goes my stats.
Said if anyone needed convincing that Nepo is a genius, look at that game versus Firizia. Guy is insanely talented.
Arsenal Fenrir G.
Said he just needs to lay off the pies.
You should just take back on F5.
Said nice pictures on Discord, fun to see.
Did I avoid losing a pizza? It's crazy that I might have avoided losing a piece. Oh no, that was not in the cards. Silly me. That was not really in the cards. Not really in the cards. Not planned on.
Arsenal Penalty.
So,
Seriously, did you see Nepo versus Firizia, that essay game for the ages?
and now for something completely irrelevant. We're on our way. Can I actually do anything about this? I guess I can. And now for something completely different.
Arsenal Penalty.
Said Hikaru lost playing the Raigud. He was probably hoping for a Berlin like a coward. We might actually see him attempt to play some real chess now.
It's attempting to play the Berlin like a coward. That was very cruel, sir. He was attempting to play the Berlin like a coward. I was completely toasted in this game, to be honest. Oops. This could be awkward. Let's not do that. He could play h5 if he stream snipes me. I'm always in the square of the pawn. No draw, sir. You're gonna have to demonstrate some technique here. And your rook is on the wrong side of this action, hopefully, in the end. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Well, so let's see here. Build a little bridge. What? Did not expect that one. That was kind of him. Very kind of him. Get some charging in. Check our WhatsApp group just to make sure the team meeting is happening. I guess. Queen F8, rook check, rook blocks, rook takes.
Botez.
Said thank
Wow.
you for the tournament.
Pegasus.
It's a miracle.
Said finished already. Congratulations, Patolfo.
Yes, he got me in the first round, or in the second round, and I did not have an opportunity to catch him. Nicely done, everyone. A very, very reasonable performance. Hopefully we won't slow down to a complete crawl here. James Blunder, Lonely Winter. Lonely Winter's talking about chess. Oh, Lonely Winter's just starting. Wrote to GM. Jack Sarkisian is just chatting. Good for him. I don't believe that we can raid Anna Kremlin. Her settings don't allow it. I think she only has people raiding her that she follows. We'll see what our choices are. Another chess player? What do we think? For a moment I thought we had someone on Lee chess, but
Pegasus SVE. Said still playing Anna.
all right, everyone. Looks like we're going to be raiding Metharina. She is playing viewers, I believe, or she has a viewers arena. It is on chess.com, but it will have to do. Please subscribe to the YouTube. If you can. Please subscribe to the YouTube. Let's get to 500 this weekend. I am going to make an attempt to get everybody on board with this. Finished with a couple rating points down thanks to Pat Halfo. Very sad. Very, very sad.
SVE. Said have a nice weekend, maybe dance tonight.
Cheers, everyone. I think I will be streaming tomorrow morning since this stream held up pretty well. But we'll know in a moment. Have a great day, everyone. Cheers and ciao.